All right, how's everybody doing today out there in Math Magic Land? Today, Mr. Muscarella is going to show you how you should be changing point slope form into standard form. Now let's kind of review slope-intercept form real quickly. That is y equals mx plus b. Now point slope form is going to have the form y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. y1 and x1, those two pieces are going to be a point. x1 and y1, those are going to be a point that you're given, and m, of course, you should know that by now, that's just going to be the slope. Now the standard form of a linear equation is going to be ax plus by equals c, where the a value, and this is one of the things you've got to be really super careful of, the a value has got to be positive. There can be no decimals and no fractions, and the a has got to be positive. So that number that's sitting in front of the x has to be a positive integer. Now let's go ahead and take a look at one quick example, then I'll have you guys practice and do one on your own. And we're going to take a look at this example that we're going to change into standard form. Y minus 7 equals 2/5 times the quantity x plus 3. Now remember, standard form, ax plus by equals c, so we're going to come back and we've got to take this equation and manipulate it to get it to be in standard form. So I don't like fractions, so what I'm going to do is multiply everything here by the denominator of this fraction, which in this case is the number 5. So 5 times y, of course, it will give me 5y. 5 times minus 7 gives me minus 35. Now for the next piece, this is where you have to be really careful because a lot of students will make a mistake here. The only thing you're going to have is the 2 in the numerator, and then you're going to have the parentheses, and then whatever was inside the parentheses, in this case x plus 3. The next thing you'll do after that, you'll leave the left side alone, and we're going to go ahead and distribute on the right side. So 2 times x gives you 2x, 2 times 3 gives you 6. Now we've got 4 different ways we can kind of start to move things, but I'm going to move the 2x term first because I want the ax plus by on one side. So the 2x is going to slide over to the left side, which means you're going to have 2x plus negative 2x plus 5y minus 35. That's going to equal 6. And then when I've got to get all my constants, my numbers, over to the right-hand side, so I'm going to add 35. So I'm going to be left with negative 2x plus 5y equals 35 plus 6 gives you 41. Now if I look here at the number that's in front of a, which in this case is negative 2, that constant is negative. And I don't want that to be negative, so I've got to multiply everything through by negative 1, or divide everything through by negative 1, which just means I'm going to switch all of the signs of each one of my terms. So my final answer, correctly written in standard form, is going to be 2x minus 5y equals negative 41. Now I want you to go ahead and try this example on your own. Y plus 3 equals 3/2 times the quantity x minus 4. Go ahead and hit pause, and then when you think you've got it, come on back, check it, and let's see how you did. All right, Rockstar, how'd you do? Hopefully, you did everything correctly. And that first step, remember, you're going to multiply everything through by 2 to get rid of this denominator right here in front of the x minus 4 quantity. So multiplying everything through by 2 gives you 2y plus 6 equals 3 times the quantity x minus 4. Distributing gives you the next line, 2y plus 6 equals 3x minus 12. And then, of course, moving the 3x over, that gives you negative 3x plus 2y plus 6 equals negative 12. And then you can simply subtract 6 and then change all of the signs. So hopefully by now you can take an equation that's written in point slope form and rewrite it into standard form. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you later. Peace out.